My name is James Golden. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Pavement Management Group. And this is our presentation that we're titling the Pavement Management Blueprint, how data-driven decisions today can lead to better roadway networks tomorrow. So without further ado, we'll get started. So who is the Pavement Management Group? We are a nationwide professional services firm within the discipline of pavement management, providing ASTM D6433 condition assessment to our engineering partners, municipalities, counties, townships throughout the U.S. Me personally, James Golden, I founded this company back in 2011, originally under JG3 Consulting, out there performing boots on the ground inspections. I've got well over 20 years, believe it or not, in this space, and have created a great team of pavement management experts behind us and well-versed in ASTM, all pavement management related activities, and especially project management. So we rebranded that company back in 2017 to bring the Pavement Management Blueprint to fruition, if you will. Started working on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and some advanced technology with geolocated video around 2017, and we're very excited to be offering that now as our condition assessment process. Really a great way to speed up the inspection process, as well as provide accurate, objective data every step of the way, all to that ASTM standard. When I start these presentations, I like to get into the question of what is pavement management, because depending on who's watching this, you may have your own different viewpoint or definition for it. Is pavement management to you something that's software related? Maybe it lives in a GIS system or in a spreadsheet. Maybe just as a standalone database to you. How about visual aids? Imagery, videos, LiDAR, maps, things along those lines. What about the process itself towards condition assessment? There's still folks out there doing boots on the ground like I was 20 years ago. There's an automated process, semi-automated process. And what about artificial intelligence? I was just referencing that earlier. So there's condition assessment practices. What type of practices are there out there? What about the condition assessment itself, the value? Is that a 1 to 10 rating to you, a 0 to 100 rating, a grade scale, A, B, C, D, F, a PACER rating, 1 to 10, pretty popular. PCI is what we're going to focus on for this presentation. It's the most widely used pavement condition index that's out there, 0 to 100. Or is there some form of a homegrown condition assessment value that you're looking for? So the way I like to define pavement management is, you can see it in the big bold letter right here, or wording. It's a systematic approach to the annual maintenance and repair of your roadway network. Period, end of story. I'm a big fan of keeping things as simple as possible, so if you don't take anything else away from my presentation today, hopefully it's this. Pavement management, to me, as a management expert over 20 years, is just keeping it simple by applying the right treatment to the right pavement at the right time. That's the goal. We know there's all of these opportunities from the top of the curve to the bottom of the curve in terms of the toolbox of treatments that we can apply. Our job is to document, identify what condition each roadway is right now, and what is that opportunity. And if we leverage that opportunity, what's that ROI and life extension? That's pavement management to me. So what's the goal of any pavement management project? These are really the 4 bullet points you should be looking for. You should be looking to maximize the annual maintenance and repair budget that you currently got. That's step number 1. Before we go out to the public and ask for more funds or anything like that, we've got to maximize what we've got. In return, we'll be maximizing those taxpayer dollars, extending the life of our roadway networks, and optimizing the condition every step of the way. That's the goal. So why do you need a pavement management system? I had a friend of mine draw up a cartoon of me not so long ago. I figured I'd throw this in the presentation. This is one of my favorite sayings right here. I'm not going to be coined with the one phrasing this, but I like to use it. So pretty obvious. What gets measured gets improved. I think we can all agree on that phrase, no matter what aspect of life we're looking to apply this to. But specifically in roadways, if we're not measuring not just the cost, but the current condition and future conditions of the roadways, how do we know we can improve them? How do we know how we're doing? So here's the how to all of this, and that's the Pavement Management Blueprint, in conjunction with Pavement Management Group and our AI condition assessment and software product called Road Insights. You see the big word right there, systems. Systems, tools, and processes. That's what it's all about. That's how we're going to get this job done. You can see the bullet points from here from left to right. Industry standard software, complete network inventory. You got to know what you have out there. We like high definition video. You could also leverage some LiDAR or Google 360 imagery. An AI approach to condition assessment. That way you're getting an objective, quick, accurate assessment and distress identification. You've probably already got GIS on board in your current municipality, county, township, or at the engineering firm. So let's leverage that. We need to be able to integrate all this pavement management data to maps. Absolutely got to be able to report on this data in a wide variety of ways. That's the general toolbox, if you will, to any pavement management system to the left. Over here on the right, these are the heavy hitters. These are what we're really looking for in a robust blueprint for pavement management. We want to be able to model the pavement to determine how those pavements are deteriorating over time. Condition analysis, being able to project forward and backwards on conditions about the whole roadway network or individual roadway sections. Budget target-driven scenarios. This is my favorite one for obvious reasons. If you're already spending that general fund of $1 million per year doing processes of X, Y, and Z, are your roadways getting better, staying the same? Are you losing 2-3 points per year? That's that ROI that we're looking for. So through this entire process, you can establish budget target-driven scenarios. You can stack multiple budgets against each other versus various processes to see the outcomes. Target-driven, very similar. If we're shooting for various conditions in an outcome, we can identify what type of cost it's going to take to get there. Work, project planning, of course, once you've got all this kind of tied up, you're going to be looking to create a 5-year plan, a 3-year plan, a 10-year plan. You want to have the ability to plan these projects logically and get that information to your public and to your city council. Online video stream and dashboard, that's the road insights that you're seeing down there below there through our managed services and support effort. So PAVER is the pavement management system that we leverage at Pavement Management Group. We realize that it's not the fanciest software application out there, but it does an amazing job of holding and hosting the database. For PMG, it is our mainframe. Look at this as a mainframe. It's got all those tools I just referenced, and Pavement Management Group is able to package those up into unique deliverables specific to your wants and needs and how you're going to be able to use all of this data. It's distributed and recommended by the American Public Works Association. It's got full system customization, which is very important, so we can tailor this pavement management effort to your city, not the city that's next to you, let alone 2,000 miles away from you. We understand that climates are different, pavement models are different, all those different things. It leverages the ASTM standard for condition assessment, which is PCI, developed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and it's absolutely an industry standard application for pavement management. We see this as more of a mainframe. Let Pavement Management Group be the experts in the software. You go do what you do best. Consult with your clients or consult with your city, right? So leave the heavy hitting to us. We'll leverage and process the data and use the system accordingly. Every pavement management project should start with an inventory. It's very important to have an accurate account of your roadway network, knowing exactly how many miles you manage, what of those miles, what's arterial, collector, residential, things along those lines. We tag all those attributes to every pavement section for you on a block-by-block basis. You kind of see that playing out right here. The length, the width, the area, the last construction date, if it's curved, if it's not curved, striped, how many lanes. All this stuff that's information, we're out there making decisions on the back end. You can see our high-definition video process running in the background there. It's a complete visual catalog in high definition. Look at this like the Netflix of your roadway network. You can see we were going to rename each video accordingly so that you have a quick video library, if you will, and you can call those videos very quickly. These videos are geolocated. We're leveraging GoPro cameras for a very cost-effective path. No longer does the pavement engineer or pavement management expert have to be on the roadways. We collect high-definition video, post-process on the back end to create the condition assessment. That's what you're seeing right here. You're seeing a combination of our artificial intelligence, developed, by the way, in-house by Pavement Management Group in conjunction with our third-party vendor Road Data. We are the experts in pavement management. We are the experts in condition assessment. We created the machine learning and the algorithm to do this, not some third party out there that has nothing to do with pavements. You can see it's to the ASTM standard. According to that standard, there's up to 20 different distresses that can occur in asphalt pavements, 19 in concrete. We go through the process of taking that video, chopping it up into frames, and our AI assist is going to go document and identify all of those distresses, while the Pavement Management Group team over here is going to QA/QC at every step of the way to get you a tried and true PCI. This just highlights those asphalt distresses that are out there. You can see there's a great combination of load-associated distresses, climate-related distresses. So whether you've got block cracking, alligator cracking, rutting, whatever's happening out there, it's all going to be identified and quantified every step of the way. Here's a quick look at the concrete distresses, anywhere from faulting to punch outs to corner breaks to divided slabs. It's all there. Deliverables. What do you get from this pavement management experience or this pavement management blueprint from PMG? You're going to get a final project report, obviously, very important. We provide a quick hit report that documents the scope of the work, what we were contracted to do, and the results. We provide that into a form that's a very easy read for your public, for your town council, your city council, your mayor, as well as you, the engineer, or your public works team. You want to make sure that the information is useful for everyone across the board. An inventory condition report, you're seeing that on screen right here. Having a flat file is very important, even though it's 2022. We're using high-tech information or processes, but at the same time, we've got to be able to get the information into usable formats. Microsoft Excel is one of those. You can see something very unique in our Microsoft Excel document, though. If you look to the left, you're going to see what looks to be a link. So remember those videos that we talked about. Pavement Management Group streams those videos directly to your desktop. I told you it's the Netflix of your roadway network. So as you're looking at your condition data, your inventory data, you're going to start thinking of things. You know, maybe this roadway is a good candidate for a microsurfacing, for example. You should be able to click on that roadway right now and get eyes on it to make a decision and start planning your projects. We also deliver this information right to your GIS in the form of shapefiles. That's Esri compatible, ArcMap, ArcGIS, as well as pushing that through to a Google KML file so you can look at this data and interact with it in Google as well. We recognize that a lot of our clients are leveraging Google for a wide variety of project planning and things. Why shouldn't you have your pavement management data right alongside of it? You see the streaming video access. We're absolutely going to review every step of the way with you, every project deliverable with you, so you have eyes and ears on that and understand what you're getting. We're going to provide that PAVER software as well. We can host and manage that data so you don't have to become a pavement management expert, or as you open up your expertise in this discipline, we're happy to give you the software and teach you how to leverage it and use it on your own. Road Insights is PMG's secret sauce, if you will. It's a map-driven process behind pavement management. You simply log in, access your dashboard, and you've got a few different tools and filters available to you at your disposal. You can see right here, you can type in an address similar to Google Earth, get eyes on that. But even better yet, you're going to be able to click on our video path. Every 60 feet, we have a blue icon for you. So as you search the map, you can get eyes on that specific location of a roadway, and it will stream that in high definition right into the map-driven component here, Road Insights. Data-driven, very important. We talked about having system table customization. This allows us to define your maintenance policies, those costs, identify the budget needs, your maintenance needs, compare various annual budgets, discuss the ROI through each outcome, set condition targets, and obviously plan the projects. This is a great example of what can be done through this pavement management blueprint. From process A all the way to Z, you know, this is a client here that was spending around $1.25 million, sticking to a worst to first approach. We then pin that against a $1.25 million, so same exact budget. Remember, maximize, optimize, that's the goal here. Same budget, except in this scenario, we're going to spend about 30% of that budget on pavement preservation activities. And you can see the outcome between the orange and green lines. We're either going to maintain what we're doing, so that's an ROI of 0% over 5 years, or check this out. We can get an increase of 4 points or 4% over 5 years just by following different practices. So that's the process from a data-driven perspective. Continued support. Pavement management shouldn't be something that you just pay for one time and hope and pray it's all going to work out with you over 5 years and just use the data. We like to work with our clients very closely. We provide all the consulting, training, and support that you would ever need. Whether you need some maintenance recommendations, you've never used a rejuvenator before, you want to get some feedback on that and what type of life extension it is, anything along that line, we're here to help with. We're also here to present this information or that final project report to your council. It's easy for us to do. We're third party. We're objective. Remember, Pavement Management Group doesn't care if your overall network PCI is a 50 or a 70. We're here to be accurate, transparent, and show the results through a data-driven perspective. That's that budget and target-driven scenarios. Project planning, anything that you would need throughout this process, we want to become an extension of your team. That's it. I hope this made a lot of sense to all of you out there who are either on the fence of adopting a pavement management program or maybe on the fence with PMG, or even if artificial intelligence is the right next move condition assessment. Should you have any other questions, my contact information is below. Feel free to reach out to me at any given time. Take care. Have a good day.